All right, you guys, as this beautiful sunset drops down on us, we just had some huge news dropped on us as well. Tomorrow morning is the day we've been waiting for. Finally, the septic guy, Guthrie, he will be here tomorrow morning, bright and early, you guys, and he's gonna be digging a septic right over here. Now, this is super huge for more than one reason. Obviously, it's because we'll have a septic system in and we won't have to worry about where our waste or our gray water or anything like that goes. Secondly, well, maybe it should be first, but either way it goes, I don't know. Anyway, you cannot live full-time in this county on your own land even unless you have a septic system put in. Now, I know those ain't my rules, but they're the county rules, and you have to have a septic in to live full-time on your own land. So that is massive. Once this septic gets dug in, put in here, inspected and backfilled, we will have a RV hookup, and we will also have a stub out for a tiny home or a second RV or something like that. So here we go. Tomorrow morning, guys, we will be here. I will show you the entire process and what goes into putting a septic in here. And it is on and popping, you guys. I cannot wait. Crazy, crazy big moment for the homestead. All right, you can't see me very much, but you can see me a little bit. We are here bright and early. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. He said he will be here about 6:15 or so. We got clouds in the sky. Chance of rain this morning, which, I mean, come on, of all days, the day we're gonna get our septic installed and you wanna try to rain on us? But anywho, you guys, he's gonna be here shortly and we are gonna start digging. Very excited. We will see you when the sun comes up. All right, you guys, sun is up a little bit more now. You can hear things miles away out here because it's so quiet, and I can hear them guys out there on the main road. They just pulled up. I can hear them unloading and getting ready to come back. So they're here and we're gonna install this septic, you guys. Let's go. All right, guys, we're going in the ground right now, breaking ground. We're gonna put the tank out here, stub out for an RV, stub out for a tiny home, and then he's gonna run the line clear down there. So here we go, man. Gotta love it.
Tell me another 6 inches, Joe. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
All right, you guys, let's take a look at what they got going on real quick. As you can see there, they just dropped the tank in, and now they're gonna go back up. They're gonna grab the lid, and they're gonna bring the lid over, and they're gonna do their thing, man, and set it in place. So far, so good. And then we're gonna run a line to where it's gonna drain. Do some hookups. We're almost there, man. It's a beautiful day. Look at that. Beautiful, so beautiful. And so is that. All right, we're doing a little backfill. The tank is in. They're just leveling it off, making sure it's good. Do a little bit of backfilling, and then we're gonna run some lines, you guys. We are getting there. This is super, super exciting. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it, but man, we're getting there. All right, guys, we're in. We are backfilled, and they're gonna take a line and dig the line out, and you see them getting the corrugated pipe right there ready. The big black one right there on the ground. They're getting that ready. That's gonna go from there all the way out to the distance, and then we're going to run some lines right here, like I said, and then we are in there, man. All right, you guys, little progress update here. The tank is in, leveled off, as you can see here. This is going to be the entrance where it comes in from the RV and tiny home, and then it dumps in, does its thing, empties out into the PVC pipe you see there, and then it'll drain into the corrugated pipe that you see down here, the black pipe. It'll just eventually do its thing, filter itself out, and Earth will take care of all of the liquids. We are at the end of the tile system. We are 80 feet long, 20 sections. So yeah, man, here it is. Goes from the tank to here. As soon as they pull away, the quail come out and they're like, hey, quit bothering us, we're late for food. Every morning they come out here, and there's some more right there. Every morning they come out here and they get grub. We feed them. We usually put a quail block or some seed out there, but they hadn't come out this morning because them guys got here early. Look at them run over there. They're hungry. They're like, give me some food. They're gonna go over there and get what they can get, man. Awesome. All right, there is a storm brewing, but we are done. Oh, the quail you can hear the quail behind me. We are in. We got everything done and put in before the weather hit us. So, man, we are in a good position. Now, what happens is tomorrow, I believe he said he's got another one down the road. Tomorrow he's gonna come and they have to fill it. They're gonna fill it with water, and then he puts in for the inspection. Now, then the inspector comes out, I don't know, same day, next day, 2 days later, something like that. Usually within a couple days, the inspector will come out, take a look at it, make sure everything's holding water, nothing's leaking, everything's level the way it should be, running the way it should be, you know, the whole nine. And then he'll give the okay. As soon as Guthrie gets the okay from the inspector, he will be back out and backfill, and then everything will be good. But let's take a look at the system and let me show you what we got going on. All right, so right here, you guys, we have a stub out for a clean out, and right here we have a T, and at the bottom of this T right here, you can see a little duct tape. So whenever we finally decide to put a tiny home over here or wherever the case may be, we are ready to go. All I have to do is dig down, take off the duct tape, continue my line, and put it wherever I want it to go. So we are good to go there. And then that'll be a clean out. So I'll bring that down to grade and maybe even below grade just a little bit. And that'll be a clean out just in case we ever have any clogs or any issues. I can come in here and inspect, see what's going on, whatever. Anywho, we have the RV hookup right here. So we will bring the RV up and it will be placed right here. This is the permanent spot we want it to go. And then we will be hooked up, maybe up here a little, but yeah, you're right in here. And there it is, you guys. That's where we will hook up the RV and do our dumping. So super, super awesome. Comes right into the tank. You have a two chamber tank. Let me show you in here. If you can see that, it comes in and then it does its thing. It drops down and has the overflow. This is where it'll all enter the tank, and then the solids will end up settling, doing its thing, and then it has a wall in here a baffled wall to where once it rises the liquids, it'll then spill over into this chamber, which then will be like a secondary for any of the solids to sink in there. If any of them make it through here, they'll sink into here, and then it'll do this thing as well. It'll fill up and it will exit the tank here. And then on this one, we have the same style of a pipe coming in. You know, it'll fill, do a thing, but we have a filter on this one, so that way it catches all of anything that makes it through this system that's not supposed to go into your leach field, and keep it nothing but liquids. Then the liquids will come in here, they'll spill in here, they'll do its thing on the corrugated piping, and I mean, there it is, simple as that. It'll leach out into the earth, and voila, man. This means within a few days, by the end of the week, today is a Monday, by the end of the week, fingers crossed, we should be allowed to live on our land and use our septic, you guys, permanently. So we are in there. Dumpsters just got here. Septic is in. We are almost ready to bring the RV over here and then get that 500-gallon water tote hooked up to the RV, you guys. Everything's coming together. It is so awesome, so awesome. So you guys, and I also want to say that I am very shocked, because when he was digging this, we really didn't hit very many huge boulders. We hit a couple big rocks, but not very many big boulders. And the layer of, they call it cliche, I believe, out here, it's like a concreted layer of earth. We don't have much. It's really not that bad, you guys. Look at, I mean, we have a layer right here that you can see, that they would probably consider to be cliche. I hope I'm probably not saying that right, but it's like the earth ends up hardening up and becomes like a layer of concrete. But for the most part, as you can see down in here, we really don't have much of that, and everything was really really not bad. Rocky, but not bad. And right here are the biggest boulders that we found digging that whole entire thing. We just put them out here by the sign, a little decorative thing. Maybe we can toss an address on there once we have one or something. I don't know. Babe, I hope you like it. She's at work today, so unfortunately she didn't get to see all this, but I did take enough video and pictures. Obviously, she will get to see it. So yeah, anywho, these are the biggest boulders that we found. Not too bad, really. So yeah, man, we are in there. We're days away from being allowed to live on our land full time. I think them rocks look really good there, actually, man. It's pretty dope. Again, if you cannot hear it in my voice throughout this entire video, we are super duper stoked. The septic is in. Inspection will be a couple days. We'll backfill, and everything is coming together, man. I cannot stress it enough. This is so crazy and awesome, especially because we save every penny to do this. We don't finance anything. Everything is paid for when we get the money to do it, and then we don't do it unless we have the money to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So this is huge. The hard work is paying off. You know what I mean? So guys, man, we are back just a couple days later. As you can see right here, we are backfilled, which means we got the approval from the county inspector, and the septic is in and done and now usable. You can see it right there. Stub outs. He marked the line, the leach field line. I think just out of habit. I was out here the whole time watching. I know where everything's at and what where I can and can't drive. Because if you don't know, you guys, you do not want to be driving over your leach field lines or your actual lines that go to your homes or anything. You don't want to be driving over that stuff, you guys. You could eventually, it'll sink and you could crush it. Things like that cause problems. You just don't want to drive over it. So anyway, the next task is going to be bringing the house over, setting it here where it's going to be permanently now, and getting everything all set up and hooked up so we can use that septic, man. I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna start getting this cleaned up, ready for the RV to come over, Be sure to hit that like, subscribe button, you guys. Appreciate you being here and watching. We'll catch you on the next one.